Good afternoon, my name is EonShiKeno, and this is game number 3 from the set of matches for the Intel Extreme Masters tournament going on right now. This is, of course, game number 3 between Idra, as our red Zerg player, versus our blue Terran player, Sarens. We're on Delta Quadrant right now. We just had match number 1 was on Steps of War, and game number 2 was on Metalopolis. So this is our game number 3, and we'll see if we have if we see some of the same type of play style, or if it's going to be the play style for each player is going to be very map dependent, because a lot of players get really comfortable with one play style on one map and just kind of keep with it. But then some other people like to keep a consistent strategy throughout an entire series in a tournament against certain races, even on various different maps, 2 and 4 player maps. So it looks like we're seeing a similar build style here for Sarens as we did in the last game on Metalopolis, going a quick refinery, a supply depot within refinery, and laying down a barracks. And the exact same thing over here on Idra's side. We have a early extractor followed by a spawning pool on 14. He's going to send his second overlord to the right and his first overlord north, and probably his drone is actually going to send it straight across, or is he sending it to the right? He's actually sending it to the right. He's going to see the SCV walk right by, so he knows he's probably in the right position. He's going to have a couple seconds of harass here on that drone, but Sarens preemptively is sending an SCV out to defend it, not even getting a single hit in there. He's going to run around here, probably do the exact same thing he did last game, where he scouted for a little bit, stole the gas, went up and checked for a tech lab. He sees Marine being produced there, so he's probably just going to go steal this gas. There we have it, steal that gas. And that SCV no longer has anybody to play tag with. Upgrading to a command center, upgrading the command center to an orbital command. Idra putting his repositioning his overlord over here just to get a good vision of both expansions right here with a single unit. And Sarens has this middle Zelnaga tower all to himself. It's like we got a. This is probably going to be a quick expo, sending 2 wings out just to check for any blocks of bunkers or just SCVs in the way, to be able to kill those off pretty quickly. And he is getting his metabolic boost upgrade, and once again he did remove 2 drones from gas to place on the minerals to be able to get that expansion quicker and those lings. We got 2 lings up here at the front door of Sarens' wall off. He's doing a really strong wall off here with a factory and a barracks, both of which have a lot more HP than either a bunker or a supply depot. Looks like we're seeing some Hellions come out, and down here he hasn't started killing this yet. We're doing a little swapperoo, so we're probably going to see a couple more Hellions come out of there. And we're having a quick starport, so we're doing a 1-1 build here from Sarens, which is a little similar to his first game build style. There's actually a lot of Hellions getting ready to come out of here. And speed is finished, and those lings are going to probably head over to the front door. Did he see? I don't think he saw those. Yes, he did. No, he evidently did not see those. And actually, yep, in the back here, this one Marine trying to slowly whittle away that extractor. Got to fight here in the middle. A couple of lings already going down. Looks like we already have 3 losses for the lings. 4 losses, and looks like all these lings are going to be picked off without a single Hellion down. 5 Hellions. Looks like they're going to start play aggressive. Idra laying down a spine crawler for some form of defense against these Hellions. Not soon enough though. Those Hellions are going to be able to do a lot of damage right here. There are a lot of Hellions. Going to try and get us around here with those lings, but it doesn't look like he has enough lings. Those Hellions are going to just destroy that entire army. But he is buying time for that spine crawler to finish. He may just bypass this expansion and go straight to the natural to start harassing. 1 Viking out. going to start slowly picking off Overlords. Did he? No, he just, I thought he was going to switch that reactor over to that. He did not. Hellions trying to just sneak in somewhere to get some drone kills, because that's exactly what he wants to do. Queen's pushing out, trying to fend off that Viking, but those Queens are extremely slow off creep. We have a Spire. Started production just a little bit ago. We have fully saturated gas right now. Not a completely fully saturated minerals. These two over here I have not even been touched yet. Actually, another gas going down, so he's definitely going to be making a lot, probably, of mutas. There's Creep Tumor slowly expanding out. He's got a nice connection between these two bases. And we have a actual Hellion drop coming in the back of the base here, bypassing this front door. And he's probably going to get a lot of kills back here on these drones. Looks like one drone already going down, two drones going down, two Hellions getting picked off right there. Actually, there was another drone. So a lot of links, actually more Hellions coming in from the front side. So we have a two-pronged attack here. This Hellions trying to get in. Only two lings up, one ling left. That thing is going to go down. That Viking is he going to get that overlord? No, he does not get that overlord. One shot left. So it looks like those Hellions killed a lot of Zerglings, but only 3 or 4 drones from what I could count. Aspire is finished. We have 3 Mutalisks in production. And as far as Sarens is concerned, Sarens the Terran, he's building an expansion over here. He's going to go probably fly it out here to the Safeway, this further out expansion, because he has not even started working on those destructible rocks. He has an armory being produced and a missile turret. Another missile turret down here. He obviously saw the Spire in that attack he had on his base. We had another medevac drop. Actually, I missed. There actually were a lot of. There's a lot of action here. We probably had 4 more Hellions back here, killing some drones. Drone count wise, Blue has a fairly substantial lead. He has 11 Harvester lead over the Zerg player. He does have an expansion though, so he's getting more efficient use out of those drones than his opponent. So we have 4 Mutalisks out here. They were trying to focus on that armory, but it looks like this Viking is going to do a fairly good job of just slowly fending them off. He's not getting too aggressive, staying back, trying to lure them into this missile turret. But Idra decided to just fall back. It looks like they had some lag there, so they paused, and they're back in the game. So upgrading his expansion right now to his orbital command, producing a Thor, and 2 more Hellions out of this factory. So as far as production buildings goes, he has 2 factories, 1 barracks, and a starport. Idra with 8 Mutalisks right now, and 29 drones, versus Sarens 36 workers, 6 Hellions, 1 medevac, 1 Thor, 2 Vikings, and 4 Marines. Oh, those Mutalisks chasing down that pesky little medevac, probably dropping off some more Hellions to get some kills in the back of his base. Right now we have these mutas pushing out. Actually, they're just falling back, never mind. Doing a good job of slowly spreading his creep out. He's getting a nice highway right now. He hasn't positioned himself to expand for a second time. Sarens moving the majority of his army out here to the front to cover this expansion. Muta's coming in the back trying to kill this armory. They want to delay those Thors as much as possible, because everyone knows Thors are a great damage dealer to a massive amount of mutas if unproperly micro. This AoE damage from the AA weapon on the Thor is extremely devastating to a large group of mutas. And looks like Idra was up here, has his drone just hanging out, waiting for these destructible rocks to die so he can take that gold. Spewing some creep back here, probably just for some vision in case he has to deal with another oncoming dropship Hellion harass. So this Overlord up here sees his expansion. Good position for it. Looks like these Vikings see the Overlord now, and they're going to deal with him. Destructible rocks almost finished. that drone is going to sacrifice himself and mutate into a hatchery. Getting very saturated as natural. Blue actually now falling behind in the harvester count. Idra must have droned really hard right there for a couple batches of larvae. Sarens out here using this one Hellion, scouting, trying to see how many exposed Idra is up to at this point. As far as vision goes, he does not see that newest gold expansion, but he is aware of that one outside his base, of course. Looks like we have some Banelings being added to the mix for Idra's army. Getting those centrifugal hook upgrade. And as far as upgrades goes, Sarens is getting his armor, his Terran weapons vehicle upgrade 1 and his infantry upgrade 1. Those Muta's trying to get close to just get a couple hits in there, but the range on those Thors and Vikings is very extreme. Looks like we have a big push coming out right now. We have a lot of Hellions. Going to deal with any, actually dealing a lot of damage to those Banelings and those Lings before they come out. We have a couple Mutas, and Idra says GG. That was just a very good timing attack there. Sarens had a great army composition. It dealt completely with the army Idra had, taking very few losses here. I think he might have not even lost a single Hellion with that fight. Maybe one or two. Those Mutas trying to focus fire down. Looks like this Thor does not even kill that. Not as close as our previous games, but good game nonetheless. That was game number 3 in our best of 5. Game number 4 is coming up next.